Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to Heroverse Gaming. And guys, they did it. The hackers leaked out Insomniac's shit. Literally, the news just broke. The hackers just dropped all this stuff. I'm talking footage from Marvel's Wolverine. I'm talking they leaked out Insomniac's slate going from 2023 to 2030. And there's a lot of Marvel games that I can't wait to talk about that they ended up leaking out. Again, I am really saddened that these hackers, you know, just had the nerve to do this shit. But of course, that's just how effed up hackers are. They're going to be doing this shit. But and it's real sad, especially because this is right around the corner. Of course, with Christmas, and also we're just making it out of 2023, going into the new year of 2024. And they leaked out personal information, which I'm going to be talking about here. I'm not quite sure what kind of personal information. I know from the threats that they made. I think last week is when these hackers made these threats, or maybe it was the beginning of this week. I'm not quite sure. They said they had personal information of Yuri Lowenthal. Of course, he's the voice actor of Spider-Man. In the Insomniac games, and along with a whole bunch of other personal information, I'm probably on a whole bunch of Insomniac's co-workers. So I just want to start off by saying I'm really, really sorry to Insomniac that they have to deal with this bullshit. I'm glad that they didn't pay up. Of course, this is the result of not paying up. But at the end of the day, if they would have paid up, what's to stop these hackers from just releasing this information anyways? Even if Insomniac would have paid, and you shouldn't have to stoop down to these hackers level, you know what I mean, to pay them, when it's like, that's not the right way to deal with shit like this. So I just want to say kudos to Insomniac for sticking to their guns. But at the end of the day, this information did get leaked out. But now it's up to us if we do want to not be spoiled or not, to not to turn off keywords, mainly Wolverine and a whole bunch of other stuff. If you don't want to get spoiled for any of the stuff I'm going to be talking about, mind you, I'm not going to be showing any footage for Marvel's Wolverine or any information about Marvel's Wolverine. I'm not going to be talking about that, but I did run across footage for Marvel's Wolverine. Of course, it is undone footage for Marvel's Wolverine, because as we know, they're still working on it, and as far as we know, that game isn't going to be coming out until like 2025. So mind you, it is undone, but if you want to see that footage, it is all over Twitter. It is in literally people's feeds of the news breaking, so definitely be careful. But if you do want to see it, that's where you can go to find it. Probably you can also go to find it on YouTube. If you want to see it, I'd go see it now, because Insomniac is pretty much going to be doing damage control, taking it all down, and flagging people that are going to be reposting that footage. So definitely, if you want to go watch it, definitely go watch it now. But like I said, I didn't even mean to come across it, and I came across it. But all I know is that they're cooking, and the leaked, and their leaked game, like, I guess, game slate from 2023 going into 2030 is incredible. There's a lot of Marvel games on there, which I can't wait to talk about. So like I said, you've been warned. We're gonna be reading some articles. So definitely, if you don't want to get spoiled, you don't want to hear about any of the leaks, definitely bounce out. But like I said, I'm not sharing any footage and any major leaks besides me talking about the upcoming future games that did get leaked out, because I definitely want to talk about it. I flipped out when I heard them. But let's just jump into it right about now. We're gonna be going on discussing film, which, of course, discussing film is a known reliable source, of course, on Twitter, when it comes to movies, gaming, and more. So literally, by the start of the article, it says a major Insomniac leak has happened, revealing entire game slate leak until 2030 to 20 entire game slate leak until 2030, like I said, from 2023 to 2030, which is insane that they were able to get their hands on that. Personal info of many employees, which, like I said, I feel really, really bad. That these, that the employees of Insomniac have to deal with their personal information being leaked out, because how dangerous that is. And like I said, like, there's a lot of danger that can happen from these hackers leaking out that personal information, especially with Christmas right around the corner. And you know what I mean? And this is supposed to be a time of, of happiness and joy and spending time with your family. And what a shitty way that these hackers, you know what I mean, how the end out of 2023 is them leaking this information out especially when Christmas is right around the corner. So I really, really feel bad for them. So I just want to say and hope that they're going to be. I hope they're safe and they can work this all out. Those employees that got their information leaked out, I hope they can recover. I hope nothing bad happens. That's literally all I can really say. But it's really, really sad. Um, of course, we have masses of Wolverine footage and gameplay. So, like I said, there's a lot of Wolverine footage and gameplay out there. Like I said, I'm not going to share anything. If you guys want to go check that out, definitely go in the comments section of this, or just go look on Twitter. You will find it on people's retweets, or if you go on YouTube, you probably will find it. And of course, more than 1 terabyte of internal data leaked, which is really, really sad. Like I said, like not just like I'm talking like probably documents, probably gameplay footage and more, and probably like I guess it's sensitive personal information, like discussing film tweeted out that they leaked. But pretty much the main thing why I wanted to come on here is to talk about the Insomniacs game slate. Like I said, from 2023 to 2030, which is insane. They're working on some heat over at Insomniac, which I would have loved to have been surprised about a lot of this. But at the end of the day, when I am a YouTuber, it's kind of hard to not come across a whole bunch of spoilers, especially when you have your notifications on. You don't know what you're clicking on, and then you just come across something, and you're like, "Oh shit!" It's very, very hard, especially nowadays. Now in the day of age, where it's everybody's on their cell phones and stuff. It's kind of hard to not be spoiled for things, which is really, really sad that people just want to spoil things. But I just want to give a quick shout out to one of my subscribers, Jamiggy. Thank you, bro. You actually sent this to me before this leaked out, like before it was like getting everywhere, which I'm just surprised you were able to get find this and send it to me. Cause mind you, like I didn't even know that this was true until like the news broke out and it was just all over Twitter. But on the Marvel slate, for games to come out in the next couple of years, Marvel's Venom in fall of 2025, and we heard rumors that they were going to be working on a Venom game. Because of the mechanics that they set up, of course, in Marvel Spider-Man 2, where you get to play as Venom for that short period of the game, when Harry gets the symbiote, and he kind of like gets all like venomy. So we kind of are like, okay, like they have this already in the engine where like they can make a Venom game. Are they going to make a Venom game? Still wondering how they're going to do that, because if spoilers for the end of Spider-Man 2, but all the symbiotes got destroyed except, of course, the Carnage symbiote. So I don't know how we could get a Venom game. I don't know how that will work, but I'm open to it. The next game, of course, is Marvel's Wolverine in 2026. So what's really, really crazy to me is apparently a Venom game is going to come out before the Wolverine game. That's going to be apparently now that this leaked out. So this is confirmed, because this was leaked out by the leakers, that we're not actually getting Marvel's Wolverine in 2025 as we has hoped. So apparently we're going to be getting it in 2026. Like I said, it kind of sucks because I would rather have the Wolverine game instead of the Venom game, but it is what it is. I'm just happy that they're cooking over at Insomniacs. I'll take it. The next game, of course, is Marvel Spider-Man 3, which we knew was coming. It was funny to me because people were like, I guess when the leakers said, "Oh, we have information on Marvel Spider-Man 3," people were like, "Oh my god, Marvel Spider-Man 3 confirmed." It was already confirmed by Insomniac's statement of Miles being the new Spider-Man going forward, which people were pissed about that. So I just want to say F you to the people that were pissed about that. Miles is just as much Spider-Man as Peter, but that's a whole nother story. I'm excited for Spider-Man 3, but that's apparently not supposed to come out until fall of 2028. So we have a long while until Marvel Spider-Man 3. So we have some games to keep us busy, of course, between Venom and also in between Wolverine, which is in 2026, and like I said, Venom is in 2025. So that's crazy to think that we're gonna be getting the Venom game in literally over a year. That's just insane to me, because technically at this point we're kind of already in 2024, because 2024 is right around the corner. But of course, there's also a slate for a Ratchet and Clank game, which of course is slated for 2029. Don't really care about that as much. And of course, this was the big one: Marvel's X-Men in fall of 2030. We're getting an X-Men game. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe I'm reporting this news at 2 in the morning, almost 3 in the morning. This is really, really insane to me. But we're getting an X-Men game in 2030. That's insane. They are cooking over there, and already they're laying the groundwork with the Wolverine game. And like I said, I don't want to mention anything, but mention any of the leaked footage that's out there from for the Wolverine game. But all I'm gonna say is that they're laying down the groundwork in the Wolverine game. If you guys know what I'm spitting, you know what I mean. Like if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you get my drift, that they're laying down the groundwork for that X-Men game. That's all I'm gonna say. If you guys want to go check out that footage, go check out that footage. But yeah, they're definitely laying down the groundwork. If the people I saw in that game are the people that I saw, you know what I mean. It's gonna be crazy. Of course, there's a new IP in 2031 to 2032. I'm not quite sure what that's about. But as sad as it is, there was no leak for a Daredevil game, and we kind of were hoping that they would be working on a Daredevil game, and that's that new IP that's not mentioned yet. I don't know, but I still have hopes, and you know what I mean, that they're going to be working on the Daredevil game because that's what we all want. We want a Daredevil game, but out of those slate of games, they are cooking over there, and I think Insomniac, if not already, is going to be known as the company that does the best superhero games, if not known for that already. Because if I'm being honest, they're the only gaming company that they're just like popping out superhero games. I'm talking top tier superhero games that are just heat. You know what I mean? It's just they just do incredible work over there. So, and the fact that they're doing a Venom game in 2025, a Wolverine game in 2026, and then also a Spider-Man game in 2028, and then of course a Marvel's X-Men game in 2030. They're just they're so cooking over there. Like they're not stopping. And I know that Daredevil game is right around the corner, or a Fantastic Four game. There was hints to those in Marvel Spider-Man 2, so it's only going to keep getting better. And also, apparently, I heard that wasn't even on the list because when the leakers were threatening out to leak things, they did mention that there is going to be an Across the Spider-Verse game, which is insane. And that wasn't even on the leak stuff, but I guess they kind of did a warning. Okay, like you've been warned. We were able to leak out all this stuff, but we're gonna do a major leak, which they did because Insomniac didn't give them the money. But like I said, they would have done it most likely anyways because hackers will do what hackers will do, and they would have done it anyways because they're asses. So all in all, this as much as it is sad news that they leaked out all this shit, I'm just happy to know that Insomniac is cooking this much. Like I was not prepared to hear all that stuff that they have down the pipeline to keep us busy. If I'm being honest, the Insomniac's games, superhero games, are the only thing that makes me want to finish a full game, like and just and sit and play a full game and not regret and make me not regret wasting all my time playing that game. That's the Spider-Man games are the only games to make me feel that way where I don't regret spending my time playing that game as much as other games. So I'm just happy that we got all these crazy ass games coming down the pipeline. Like I said, there was no mention of the Across the Spider-Verse game, but we know that they mentioned it earlier when they threatened to release all of the stuff that they had. So definitely they are cooking, and I'm definitely gonna be keep I'm gonna keep a holdout. You know what I mean, on the fact of hopefully they'll be doing a Daredevil game. I really really hope so because I want it so bad. But other than that, guys, let me know down in the comments below. What do you guys think about all this? Let me know. Did you see the Wolverine leaked footage, or any of the Wolverine leaks? Did you see them? Let me know what you think without spoiling anything. Like just be like, you like it, or just be like, I love it, and you could say I hate it, or you could say like, oh, like it's gonna be crazy. Definitely be like, definitely like do it very like in a Morse code where you're not like spoiling anything because I don't want anybody to get spoiled down in the comments below. But definitely like let me know how you feel about like the games that are slated to come out. We can definitely talk about those. Let me know about that. But like I don't want to talk about any of the leaked footage or anything down in the chat because I don't want anybody getting leaked spoiled or anything if they want to watch this video. I definitely want to talk about stuff that we can all talk about mainly the reason that that I made this video is to talk about the upcoming games. We could talk about those and predictions for those games. And let me know what game that's on the slate of games to come out are you most excited for? Are you most excited for the Venom game? Are you most excited for the Wolverine game? Are you most excited for the was it the Spider-Man 3 game? Or are you most excited for the X-Men game? Let me know. And are you guys holding out for you know, the Daredevil game? Do you guys want a Daredevil game? Like, let me know. I'm still, like I said, I'm still waiting and still, keeping hope that they're cooking with that too. Like, they have plans to do a Daredevil game. Same as how it makes me feel like also that not everything was leaked out, because I think they are working on the Daredevil game, because we heard about the Across the Spider-Verse game, but the Daredevil game was able to still probably stay low key. And we know Brian Entar was kind of alluding to the fact of, oh, we you know what I mean, like, oh, why is the Nelson and Murdoch sign not there anymore, or maybe they moved, or, oh, you know what I mean, like, oh, we might be doing. They're definitely cooking, and they are going to be doing something with Daredevil. Maybe in the DLC for next year. I don't know. Maybe it could be in Spider-Man 3. We could see Matt Murdock. I don't know, but I'm still holding out hope that we get that game. It would be crazy. But like I said, guys, let me know down in the comments below what you think about all this news. And also, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel, post notifications, and like this video. I would love to have you guys here, a part of the fam, a part of the channel. We're all about spreading love, positivity, and motivation. Yet again, guys, we're almost to, I want to say, 200, almost to 100 subscribers. I want to say we're at 87 subscribers, almost to 100 subs. It would mean the world to me if you guys could subscribe, because we're only going to be doing more crazy things over here in terms of content. I'll keep you guys up to date on if we get any more information, especially definitely subscribe, because when we start getting promotional material for Marvel's Wolverine, I will be covering it, meaning trailers, TV spots, articles. I will be covering it, and I will be covering everything revolving Marvel and Marvel games. So definitely, if you're interested in any of that, like I said, subscribe. I would love to have you. I'd love to have you guys here. Sorry, it's late. My brain's not working right now. But like I said, guys, that was the video. Hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.